Hi, hello, welcome to Calgary. Today we are going to discuss about Mars in Sagittarius as an important transit is happening this month. So let us start. You ever met someone who argues like they are defending the entire universe, even when the topic is something stupid like who makes a better chai, your mom or mine? Yeah, that's the Mars in Sagittarius. And guess what? If you have this placement, or you are dealing with someone who does the next few minutes might explain you entire existence. Here's the crazy part nobody tells you. When Mars enters Sagittarius with zero conjunction, zero aspect, zero babysitters, it becomes the one friend who goes on a spiritual trip to Rishikesh and come back ready to debate monks. But wait, it's get wilder. This Mars does not just believe. Oh no, it fights for its belief. It writes essays for its belief. It argues in group chats at 2 a.m. for its belief. It could start a war over which dosha is better, masala or plain dosha. And if you are thinking, oh my God, this sounds like me, congratulations, you are spiritually sponsored by Mars. Now, you probably wondering, what does this actually mean for my life, my career, my relationship, my love life, or my sanity? Don't worry. That's exactly what we are diving into. Because in this video, I'm breaking down why Mars become a warrior professor in Sagittarius, why this combo creates a genius and troublemakers, why they fight with the teachers, bosses, parents, literally anyone, why their love life feels like a philosophical battlefield, and most importantly, what this means for you. So, buckle up. This is about to get fun, chaotic, and painfully accurate. Let's jump in. The warrior who reads philosophy, that's the Mars inside us. Let me introduce you a character because this will make everything sense. Meet Arjun, age 25, works in a startup, wakes up late, drinks coffee like it's oxygen, and has Mars in Sagittarius with no conjunctions, no aspects, and no supervision. He basically the kid in class who argues with teacher, corrects the teacher, continues arguing even after being proven wrong, and then goes home and watches 4 hours of philosophical videos on YouTube to strengthen his point. That's the Mars in Sagittarius. Raw Mars equal to energy, courage, fire, ego, anger, and action. Sagittarius means belief, wisdom, higher knowledge, ethics, philosophy, gurus, and religion. Combine them with no planetary supervision. What do you get? A warrior who thinks he is a philosopher who acts like a warrior, a student who fights the guru, a guru who fights the entire world, and a soul who thinks Google plus intuition equal to absolute truth. In short, displacement turns a person into a walking TED talk with aggression. They want clarity. What exactly is Mars? What exactly is Sagittarius? And what happens when they are fused? Breakdown Mars, breakdown Sagittarius, the fusion will explain with relatable examples. Mars is that friend who wants to do something right now. Screw it, let's go. No pain, no map, no logic, only vibes. Mars equal to action before analysis. Sagittarius is opposite. It wants meaning, purpose. It asks question like, what is the purpose of life? Who am I? Why I am here? Should I move to the Himalayas or just buy a new notebook? Combine them. You get someone who wakes up 6 a.m. and says, I'm quitting my job, joining a Montessori monastery, become a martial artist, and writing a book on spirituality, all in the same breath. And that is where the fun and chaos begins. What exactly happened when Mars entered into Sagittarius? So now, yes, it's Mars equal to fires, and Sagittarius is also fire, fire plus fire. But here's the twist. It's not a mindless fire. It's purpose-driven fire. This Mars does not just punch walls. It punches belief system. Energy plus belief equal to warrior of truth. Mars says actor. Sagittarius says act for a purpose. So you get a person who argues when they see injustice, raises their voice when something feels morally wrong, becomes the hero in the friendship group, but also becomes the villain in the family WhatsApp group. They can't handle hypocrisy. If someone says, do as I say, not as I do, Mars in Sagittarius will be like that. Actually, uncle, according to the Gita, who Diwali family fight unlocked. They are not angry, they are passionate. You know, those people who talk so passionately, that is, that it sounds like they are fighting. You say, bro, relax. They say, I am relaxed. I am just explaining. Their intensity is not anger, it's conviction. But others think they are aggressive. Meanwhile, they are actually trying to save the world. You ever argue with someone who starts quoting philosophy during fight? They fight like they are defending humanity. That's displacement. They will debate with the Zomato delivery guy if they think the principle is wrong. The dark side that nobody talks about this. Look, when Mars goes into the Sagittarius, something dangerous happens. They start believing that only their beliefs are correct. This is how argument starts. This is how 3 hours debate starts. This is how friendship breaks. They think they know better than Guru. Mars equal to aggressiveness. Sagittarius equal to knowledge. Combine them. The students who correct the teacher mid sentence. Give them a boss who micromanages. They will quit. Give them a professor who teaches outdated stuff. They will argue. Give them parents who force beliefs. They rebel. Imagine a classroom. A teacher, according to our syllabus, Mars is a Sagittarius kid. Actually, ma'am, scientifically, that's outdated. Everyone else, bro, why? Displacement always thinks I must follow my dharma, not your rules. Which sounds noble, but can become a problematic when the person is 19 and fighting with everyone about philosophy instead of completing assignments. Even if they are not born with this placement, they, these personalities embody the energy. Arjuna in Mahabharata fights for dharma, questions everything, needs a guru to guide the fire, but once convinced, unstoppable. Let us take example of Tony Stark, genius, arrogant, acts first, thinks later, believes his philosophy is right one. Warrior scholar way. Amir Khan, let me teach you something. I know better. Let's fix the world. That's exactly Mars plus Sagittarius energy. Every Mars in Sagittarius person goes through three life phases. First phase, the rebel. They question everything. Parents say something, they challenge. Teacher says something, they debate. Boss says something, they argue. Google says something, they fact check. Phase two, the seeker. They go looking for higher meaning. They travel. They study philosophy. They read spiritual books. They watch Sadhguru's videos at 3 a.m. They learn, unlearn, relearn. It will happen. Phase three, the warrior monk. At this stage, their fire becomes controlled. They act with purpose. They become powerful leaders, guides, coaches, motivational figures. This is the phase where they finally realize wisdom plus action equal to true power. So a boy first fights with the teacher, then leaves his job to explore meaning, and finally becomes a mentor helping others. This is what happens in their life. Mars in Sagittarius. So in Sagittarius we have three nakshatras: Moola, Purvashada, and Uttarashada. Moola nakshatra. If Mars is in Moola nakshatra, the cutter warrior. Mars in Moola, I will burn everything fake and rebuild from zero. These are the people who question everything, expose lies, detect hypocrisy like a bloodhound, destroy what's rotten, or so something new can grow. Think of them as spiritual demolition experts. You know that one friend who loses respect for people the moment they detect a lie. Yeah, that's the Mars in Moola. They don't argue, they delete. Their fire looks like blunt honesty, explosive truth bombs, zero tolerance for manipulation, intense desire to find a deeper meaning. Shadow side, they can become so truth obsessed that they forget compassion. Their words sting like hot chili powder in your emotional wounds. This is the Mars in Moola. No, Mars in Purvashada, the undefeated warrior of belief. My beliefs cannot lose. My faith is my weapon. Mars here becomes dramatically passionate about their philosophy. They debate for sport. They debate for sport. Love proving a point, inspire others, become natural motivators and teachers. They don't fight with you, they fight at you. They throw logic, passion, quotes, example, everything. Arguing with them is a full body workout. They can become preachy, like spiritual influencers who lecture everyone but don't follow their own advice. That is the Mars in Purvashada. When Mars is in Uttarashada, the victory of truth. This is the most mature and powerful expression. Mars here become disciplined, ethical, principled, duty driven. These are the people who become soldiers, leaders, police officers, coaches, judges, protectors of society. If any placement look like warrior monk straight out of a movie, it's this one. Shadow side, they can be rigid, too moralistic, too my way is the right way, too strict for relationships. How this Mars in Sagittarius maintains love relationships? Because Mars in Sagittarius makes love intense, adventurous, deeply ideological. They don't fall in love with looks. They fall in love with your brain, your principles, your values, your honesty. They won't ask, what's your favorite color? They will ask, what's your purpose in this world at 2 a.m. Relationships strengths are loyal at soul level, devoted, protective, inspiring partners, love helping their partner grow. Their weaknesses are preachy, argumentative, ego clashes, superiority complex, too honest. Their love language equal to deep conversations plus travel plus growth. They need a partner who says, let's learn together, let's grow together, let's explore life together. Otherwise, they walk away quickly. What about career and money? Mars in Sagittarius performs best in fields of involving law, police, defense, sports, teaching, philosophy, religion, travel, coaching, motivational speaking, politics, writing, content creation. These are all best. If you have ever seen someone who sounds like a preacher even during a team meeting, congratulations, you have spotted Mars in Sagittarius. Career strengths are unstoppable once motivated. Quick learners, natural leaders, competitive, courageous. They may get a career challenges also. Hates micromanagement, clashes with authority, won't work for someone they don't respect, gets bored with repetitive routines. Shadow side. You must, because every viewer will ask, what's the problem with you? Here's the truth. So, philosophical arrogance, they think I know better even when they don't. Moral lecturer, they become accidental gurus even when nobody asks. Quick to judge, they judge people harshly if they lack principles. They think they are being honest, but they are actually being brutal. When belief becomes ego, they become rigid, stubborn, and difficult. Mars in Sagittarius is a warrior who fights ignorance, injustice, corruption, lies, manipulation, and dogma. They are the ones who uplift, teach, guide, rescue, inspire, and empower. When they channel their fire into purpose, they become unstoppable forces of light. So Mars will fight for their belief system. Okay, whatever they believe, they will think that is right for their lifetime. Okay. So what will be the remedies for Mars in Sagittarius? Move your body daily. Mars rules actions, not overthinking. So look, if you don't move your body, Mars will move your mind. It's in the wrong direction. Example, take a 20 minutes walk, do yoga or Surya Namaskara, quick home workout, dancing. This keeps Mars energy from turning into frustration or overthinking. Burn your excess fire safely. Mars equal to heat, Sagittarius equal to fire. This is a double fire. So take cold showers, drink coconut water, avoid spicy food on Tuesdays, wearing cooling colors like dull colors, white, light blue, green, like light shades. Cooling rituals will tame aggressive Mars energy. Sagittarius wants knowledge, Mars wants action. The combo says if you don't choose your learning, your life will teach you the hard way. So learn about the Mars. Donate red lentils or red cloth on Tuesday. So this is the classic Mars remedy. When you donate Mars colored items, you soften the ego Mars sets on the fire. Chant Om Angarakaya Namaha. You don't need to be religious, just consistent. Even 3 minutes a day calms the Mars driven impulsive thoughts. Start new projects, travel, learn, explore. Talk to mentors without ego. Take bold actions. Channel passion into something constructive. Got a goal? Mars says, stop thinking, start moving. Don't argue with teachers. Don't think you are right. Don't rush decisions. Don't push beliefs on others. Don't take careless risks. Before sending the angry text, take a deep breath or take 5 minutes time. So, powerful affirmations which will help you to tackle Mars energy in Sagittarius. I use my fire wisely. My actions align with my purpose. I am guided, protected, and directed. My courage leads me to blessings. I take action without anger. Mars in Sagittarius is not just a event or transit or it's a wake up call. It's the universe saying, get up, move, learn, grow, become who you know you can be. These transits give you energy, drive, courage, and the spark you have been missing. But here's is the catch. If you don't use the fire wisely, it will burn you instead of lightening your path. So ask yourself right now, what I am ready to take action. What belief do I need to fix? What dream I need to start moving towards? Because this Mars is not playing around. What's the one bold move you want to make during this Mars in Sagittarius? I will read every comments and I will reply. If you want more breakdowns, karmic insights, just hit like, subscribe, share this video with that one friend who argues like a Mars and believe like a Sagittarius. Your support helps me keeping creating these deep, meaningful astrological videos. All right, go shine, go act, go learn, and let Mars guide you. Your courage, not your anger. So this is what I know about Mars in the Sagittarius. We'll come up with the next video next week. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.